So here I am waiting for a bus, and lo and behold, there's a tree with what looks like some exotic fruit, some exotic Australian fruit. Now, I'm not an expert in the matter. I'm an expert in urban survival. And like any field, though you're an expert of a field, urban survival, you're not necessarily expert of every facet of the field. So I'm not an expert of Australian botany, not even close. I'm very good with landscaping and gardening and tree choices and garden plant choices, but I'd have no idea how each plant, as they're named, are. Not even when most of the time, not even when they appear to look like something, I can't ascertain what they are. So the point is, at present, I don't know what they are. So, because I'm not desperate, I don't need to take the food test, the survival food test, which we may get into at some stage if I haven't already gotten into it. So I'm just going to say that it's an unconfirmed fruit, therefore it's treated as potentially dangerous, and I'd only ever mitigate that level of deemed danger if I'm that fucking desperate and need food that so. And it's simply not the case. So note how I'm always looking out for trees like that on the side of the road. There I go, walking about, catching the bus, and there's a fucking tree with fruit on it. Just being mindful of fresh produce that's available on the side, on the roadway. Not so much the roadway, the footpath, where I ride my scooter, walk, etc. Even when I go past people's gardens. So I'm not just looking for potential shelters all the time. I'm also being mindful of what food I can eat that's not meaty. So I don't have to take bananas or lettuce or whatever from fucking Woolies. I don't want to do that. So every now and again, you might see me in your garden. Oh, there's a peach. Oh, beauty. I don't have to fucking rip that from Woolies. Oh, look, there's a fucking carrot sticking out of that front garden with a whole bunch of them. Oh, there's a piece of corn. I'll go grab it, take it home and cook it. So that's how I sometimes collect all those ingredients, and you'll see them in my meals sometimes that I cook on my private channel. So if this wasn't an unconfirmed fruit, and let's just say this was a lemon tree or a peach tree or avocado tree, I'd have ripped right into it. But it's unconfirmed, and I'm not an expert in the matter. What I know almost through and through is the survival edibility test to render it safe or confirm that it's toxic. And as said, I don't believe I've gone through that. If I have, so be it. But if I haven't, we will go through that, because it's very handy to know, even in an urban survival setting, because food can become scarce in very serious situations, and you need to know what you can eat and how you go about eating it.